Hi, Dr. Baharudin. My name is SIANG MATRIC number 279773. Today I'm going to present on our individual assignment 2, which is the topic is operating system in mobile phone between Android and iOS. So for the introduction, majority last 10 years, competition between Android and iOS has been the largest in our IT sector. Two operating systems utilized in smartphone and tablet are Apple iOS and Google Android. Android is more similar to PC than iOS since it offers great top to bottom customization for its UI and core capability, while iOS is less adaptable but more secure. For the first Android phone are T-Mobile G1, which appeared on October 2008. As you can see on the top left, I have placed the picture of it, while the first iPhone was launched on June 2007. As you can see the top right, that is an iPhone 1. So now we do the comparison on operating system in mobile phone between Android and iOS. For the Android developer is Open Handset Alliance, while iOS is Apple Inc. For the latest stated release is Android 12 for Android and iOS 15.5 for iOS. While the source model, Android is an open source, while iOS is more on closed but with open source component. For the kernel type of operating system, Android is more on Linux based, while kernel type for operating system on iOS is hybrid. For the written programming language for Android is C, C++, Java and other language, while for iOS is C, C++, Object-C, assembly language, and Swift. For the customization, Android can change almost anything, while in iOS is very limited unless it's jailbreak. For the available language for Android is up to more than 100 languages, while for iOS is just 40 languages. For the operating system family on Android is Linux, while for the operating system family on iOS is OS X or Unix. So for the Android, the first release version is Android 1.0, which is Alpha, and for the iOS is iPhone OS 1, or we can call it iPhone Operating System 1. So for the virtual assistant for Android, they are using Google Assistant, while for the virtual assistant for iOS is Siri. So for the Android, for the operating system on the file transfer, Android is easier than iOS because Android is much more convenient but less secure on file transferring. For the blocking, Android doesn't block any third-party apps, while iOS is much more secure, much more safe. So they usually block third-party apps in App Store. For the design for Android designed for smartphone of all companies, but iOS is limited and is only special designed for Apple products such as iPhone and iPad. For the application obtained for Android, they are using Google Play, while for the application obtained for iOS is using App Store, or we can call it Apple Store. For the Android, the default internet browsing is Google Chrome, while iOS is Safari. So now we'll talk on Android security. Android security is there are always monthly security updates, but manufacturers tend to lag behind in pushing out these updates. Therefore, so at any given time of vast majority of Android devices are running outdated operating system software. While for iOS, their security is quite strong. They occasionally security updates. The security threats are rare because iOS is locked and downloading apps out of the App Store is complicated. So now, with comparison on the app ecosystem, for Android phones from manufacturers are widely accessible on the market. More device options are now available to consumers as a result. While for iOS, for tablets application, Apple has a clear edge. For smartphone Apple, popular apps are often accessible for both platforms. While for the social media integration, Android is more difficult to share content and provide updates than it is on iOS, while iOS updating and sharing on social media network is simple. So now a comparison on customization. For Android, you can download millions of free applications for Android since it's built on Linux kernel, which is an open source operating system. Android is also simple to modify, and it's also increased variety of application available to consumer. While for iOS, customization is challenging. In comparison Android with iOS is more difficult to make adjustment. While chance of malware, for Android phones enable the installation of third-party application. Therefore, it increased the risk of infection and the potential for data loss. While for iOS, malware risks are reduced by Apple OS. So in conclusion, Android let the user to choose precise what they want and less expensive. But the data privacy and security are less stringent. While for iOS, better owing to the optimization that Apple gives a lot of effort to. Data privacy and security are more secure. That's all for me. Thank you, Doctor.